Hello everyone, Happy New Year and welcome to Edinburgh Airport, where today we are going to get the tram from Edinburgh Airport right to the centre of town. So how are you all? Hope you are all happy and healthy and well out there, wherever you are. It's been a little while. Nice to see you all. It's nice to see you all. Yeah, we're out at Edinburgh Airport today. Now, a few days ago, I put a thing out on Instagram saying, hey, start of a new year, let me know what you want. Let me know what you want for this year. And you came back in your dozens of loads of suggestions of videos, great suggestions for videos to do throughout the course of this year, which is brilliant. So we're going to hammer our way through as many as we can. And I'll keep putting things on Instagram for new ideas and fresh ideas. So please keep your eye out for them. And if you ever want to put a video in, you can always just write it in the comment. But you know, if you put it on there, then that's when I'm looking for videos. You know what I mean? Anyway, so this was quite a few suggestions for this. Get the tram from Edinburgh Airport to the centre of town to show you how easy it is. So this is where we are. This is Edinburgh Airport. Right behind me there, this is Arrivals, and this is there we go, tram centre and car rental, or rent a tram. So yeah, Edinburgh Airport, Arrivals, essentially. Departures over there, Arrivals over here. We're going to head towards the tram. Just in case you didn't know where you'd arrived, which I hope you would know, tram, and you turn left. It's really easy. It's actually really, really easy. I just got the tram out here, obviously, and there is the tram park, tram stop. It's not expensive. There's machines. Well, it's not very expensive. There's machines that you go to buy your ticket. You can buy an open return, so you can buy a ticket which will get you back. Now, if you want to buy a single, right now, as of January 2022, had to watch myself there. I was going to say 2021. It's about £6.650 for a single, so that'll just get you into town. And for a return, open return, £9, which is not bad. That's cheaper than getting an Uber, getting a taxi. But that's per person. So if there's more than one of you, you may be easier getting things. So you can see there's ticket machines. Ticket machines, just go up, touch the screen, just like magic, and then we're going all the way to York Place. That's where we're going, and you can see £6.50 for an adult single, £3.30 for a child single, £9 for an adult open return, and £4.80 for a child open return. Like I said, that is the prices as of January 2022. So if you're watching this later, prices may have changed. And you get one of these. If you're going to get the return, you're going to have to keep that safe or you're going to lose it. And you get a tram and you go to town. So let's do that. And here we are on a tram. You can see they're quite big. I'm not allowed to sit in the driver's seat, unfortunately. They're not letting me. For some reason you have to know how to drive it. But I think this will do us, and we can follow the route. Also, we'll see how long it takes. I'm sitting on the tram right now. It's 12:37, and I think we're about to leave. They're fairly regular. They're really fairly regular, so you don't think you'd have to wait long for a tram. There's already another tram arrived on the opposite side from us, which will, wait till it's got people on an echo as well. So they go back and forth quite often. And like I said, this takes you past Princess Street to York Place, so right smack dab in the centre of town, which isn't a bad place to be to then get to other places if you want to go. They are extending the line right down to Leith, down the Ocean Terminal and things, so you'll be able to get down to Leith eventually, but not right now. driver's here. The driver's here. Okay, we're off. The time is 12:40, so let's see how long it takes us to get into town. There's not a massive amount of stops on the way as well. Which actually was really close. We're virtually still at the airport. I can still see the planes, and that was the first stop right there. So not very, you know, far. I could walk. I could have walked to that first stop. Oh, there's a plane coming in. There's a plane coming in. Oh, it's a bit blurry. Yeah. Always fun watching a plane land. There used to be a viewing deck in Edinburgh Airport when I was a kid. They used to be able to go, and it was a balcony, and you could watch the planes just land and things. They don't have it anymore, but I remember my dad taking me as a kid just to go watch the planes. Look at that old church there. I have no idea what that is. Well, it's a church. I know it's a church, but you know. So our third stop on the tram line is Edinburgh Gateway station, which is a train station with a park and ride. So for anyone maybe commuting into town, you know, they can get the train here and then get the tram into the centre of town, or you can drive here, park your car at the park and ride, and then, you know, get the tram into town. Okay, this is us starting to hit the outskirts of Edinburgh now, our next stop, and that is the Gyle Shopping Centre right there. This is Gyle Centre tram stop, so it's an indoor retail mall essentially. A lot of the things unfortunately right now are not open, but again, just letting you know. Okay, straight after there we're heading to Edinburgh Park now. This is a sort of business centre hub sort of area, you know, a lot of, well, someone's honking at the tram. I can tell you which vehicle's going to win that fight. So this is, you know, yeah, a lot of business head offices, bank head offices, things like that. And of course, there is a tram stop here. This one is Edinburgh Park Centre. Okay, next up we start to hit more residential sort of areas of Edinburgh. Napier University. This is at Bankhead. So yeah, Napier's got a campus near here somewhere. Unfortunately right now the views are not great, but you know, this is what happens when you're coming into town.
He said, oh yeah, you just go over to the office there, it's okay.
There we go, like I said, we're starting to get more residential sort of area next. If I'm right, the next stop is SAUGHTON. Start to see just in the distance behind the, well, you can't see it now, houses and trees in the way. But yeah, there we go, that over there, some of the Seven Hills, that's Christopherson Hill over there. So Edinburgh Zoo is over there, I think. Can you make out the hill through the trees? Kinda. There it is. That right there. That's Christopherson Hill there. And here we are at SAUGHTON.
Look at that, Michael, the house.
So it's 1,300 here.
Okay, BALGREEN next, should be where we're going. Looks like some people have got some allotments there, growing their own vegetables and things like that. That's cool. There we go, as we turn and head more central. Get a good view of Christopherson Hill here. If the bridge wasn't in the way, oh for goodness sake, there we go. That's Christopherson Hill from the other side. And a golf course, because you know you can't throw a golf ball in Edinburgh without hitting a golf course. Well, you can't throw a golf ball in Scotland without hitting a golf course, really. A big, what do you call it, warehouse coming up, and it says Jenner's something.
Next stop, BALGREEN.
Depository. Yeah, so it's a department. It's a warehouse. Oh, more allotments. And unfortunately, Jenner's is shut now. Jenner's was a massive, big shopping centre mall. What would be the equivalent? I suppose a kind of Harrods sort of shop. Edinburgh's equivalent to Harrods, I suppose, but not quite as posh. But yeah, so that's shut now, unfortunately, fairly recently, as we stop at BALGREEN, and I don't know what that is now, because, you know, it won't be Jenner's anymore. Okay, next up, one of my favourite stops, Murrayfield, home of Scottish rugby. You can start to see it poking up there, that beautiful stadium, and there it is. So if you ever want to come to a rugby match, you can get the tram from the centre of town straight to Murrayfield Stadium. Look at that, isn't it a beauty? Isn't it a beautiful thing? Beautiful thing. A couple of practice pitches and for the Edinburgh games as well, if they're not playing there. So, but yeah, that is it, Murrayfield Stadium. Look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. If anyone from Murrayfield Stadium ever sees any of these videos and they want to let me in to have a wee look around, that would be beautiful.
Murrayfield.
Oh, it's been a while since I've been at a rugby match, and I miss it. The Six Nations is coming up soon. Unfortunately, I don't have a ticket. But here we go, Murrayfield Stadium, tram stop. Trying to think of the new word then, but of course it's a tram stop because we're on a tram.
Murrayfield.
Oh gosh, now you got me.
Okay, after this we are what you would probably call the start of the centre of town, because next up will take us to Haymarket, Haymarket train station. I know a lot of you have said that you're in hotels near Haymarket and things like that as well, so if any of you are staying in that area, then you know you can get the tram straight from Edinburgh Airport out to Haymarket, and that's taken us about 20 minutes. It's just after 1 o'clock now, so it's taken about 20 minutes to get to Haymarket. 24 if I'm going to be precise. And here we go. This is us at Haymarket. So once again, if you're at a hotel or anything here, which I know a few of you said you sort of stayed in this sort of area, that's how you get to it. Really nice and easy. You want, I'm going to be honest, 20 minutes from Edinburgh Airport to Haymarket, 25 minutes, that's not bad. I think even on a good day, a taxi or an Uber is going to be pushing it. If the traffic's clear, you can maybe do it. But here we go, Haymarket. Obviously not the greatest of views, but
Haymarket.
number 5 platform there. I'm guessing that means there's only 4 platforms in Haymarket Station. And there's a hub hotel. There's a few B&Bs and hostels around about this area as well. Train station's just behind us here. But this is us really the centre of town now. Properly into the centre of town now.
Yes.
There's a hostel, excitingly called the Hostel, Guards Hotel, so you can see that's us getting to the more sort of, I don't want to say touristy, but definitely the centre of town now. So I think there's a couple of stops on Princess Street. Starting to move a bit slower now because it is from Haymarket onwards, it's sharing the road, sharing its track on the road, whereas before it was kind of on a track on its own, you know, going through fields and in between streets and things, whereas now it's sharing the road. Okay, we're properly into the west end of Edinburgh here, or Princess Street. There we go. This is us starting on Princess Street. So I'll kind of bounce about now. Left hand side, there is the new Johnny Walker visitor experience / rooftop bar shop. And then over there, there's the Cali Hotel. Caledonian Hotel. And this is us on Princess Street now. There we go. There's my castle. There's my castle. Poking through there. But yeah, let's continue along Princess Street. Maybe there is only one tram stop because we are coming up for halfway along Princess Street and we have not stopped yet.
Next stop.
There she is. There she is.
Princess Street.
There's my castle. Beautiful looking thing. Yeah, and maybe there's only one tram stop on Princess Street. I've never noticed before. I've never paid attention, to be completely honest with you. We're getting overtaken by a bus. We're getting overtaken by a bus. Okay, so that's us now on Princess Street stop, which is in the middle of town. So for the first time it opens on the opposite side of us to get on. This on Princess Street. There's the mound. That's the mound right there. So we are right in the centre of Princess Street. And there's a guy playing the guitar.
Princess Street.
As I was just saying. There's the mound. Follow that, you get straight to the Royal Mile. National Museum. This is where the Christmas market was, which is now all packed away, I think. Obviously we're still on Princess Street. I'm just showing the Princess Street Gardens sort of sign. So if I look over here, there we go, Marks and Spencer's, a few more shops and things like that. But again, a lot of them are shut now. Look at this. This is Jenner's that I was just talking about, which used to be, like I said, the Harry. You can still see the big gold Jenner's sign up there. And now it's just a big empty building, a big beautiful empty building. And it comes off Princess Street before it gets quite to the end, and we head up towards St Andrew's Square. Here we have it, St Andrew's Square right there. And as we look left, you'll be able to see now that's us opposite George Street. So obviously the tram doesn't go along there, but that is George Street on the opposite side, St Andrew Square, going along parallel to Princess Street. Here we go, one more stop, and that's us done the entire route of the tram currently from Edinburgh Airport to York Place. This is the end of Queen Street, literally right here. That is the end of Queen Street where that truck just passed. And this is us starting on York Place right here, coming to the very last stop of our journey from Edinburgh Airport. That took us almost 40 minutes, about 40 minutes to get from Edinburgh Airport to York Place. I'm going to be honest, at certain times of the day you could probably do that in a taxi, an Uber or a taxi. A car would be more difficult because obviously taxis and things can use the bus lanes. But here we have it. Last stop, York Place. So there we have it. There we have it. That is the tram journey. I don't know how exciting that was, my commentary, because I'm trying to be quiet on the tram and not have people wondering what I'm doing sitting on a tram talking to myself. But that is the tram from Edinburgh Airport all the way to York Place through its entire route. It will continue. You can see here, right now it stops here, but it will continue and then eventually go down Leith. So we may have to do an updated version of this at one point and do the entire thing, but that took about 40 minutes to get from Edinburgh Airport to the centre of town. That's not bad. That's not bad. It was smooth, it was easy. You know, I bought a ticket, I jumped on, and that was it. So if you want ease and the tram is going to get you to your hotel, or at least fairly near to it, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So I hope that's been useful for you all. As I said, the prices may change later on. If it has, please remember, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's make this the biggest Broonford growth year that we can. In case you didn't know as well, we have a sale on all merchandise for the channel right now. Just use the code JAN2022 and you will get 10% off everything. And it's actually your last chance to get a couple of designs as well. So make sure you get them before they go. But I hope you've enjoyed that. Until next time. Bye, humans.